Today, Precarious plays Chariot. Pokémon is a video game that I have been playing
Anchor.
for a long time. Right?
Right.
Because really, the core of it hasn't changed since its inception. I have decided that the best way to talk about Pokemon today is for me to
Make that jump.
restrict it to
Fuck.
just one episode. And to only give a couple of examples, because someday we're gonna play a Pokemon game on the show, and I can just talk about it more then. So for today, I'm just going to explain what I was talking about before.
Gosh.
So the last time we played this, I was talking about how I really like what Pokemon Go is doing, and my favorite Pokemon games are Colosseum and Conquest.
Push it back this way a bit.
Okay.
Thank you. Almost. I'm gonna let go of this. Not quite.
I think that if I move it to the right, you'll be able to get onto
Okay.
the one to the right. Hold on, here, switch me.
Okay.
Yeah. But
There.
see, oh wait, I know what to do. Here.
Yeah.
Although actually,
Anchor, sorry. My
yeah, it
bad.
won't. If I don't let go of it, it won't.
Okay, that's fine though.
Okay. Now, can you bring it up to me at all?
Oh god,
I don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to be going this way.
no. Okay.
So
Well,
let's try
I'm
and
dying right now. Let's try to do the thing. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay, just
into the
hit
epitome
B.
of
Just hold down circle.
Duh. Okay. Okay, we're gonna ride it down this time.
Yeah. The puzzles are starting to happen now, you see.
Yes. Fuck.
Gotta hold on. Okay. Now, don't let go. And now I think we can just go over this way.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been working on the solution for that one. This is a new recording session, so I've had time to think about how to proceed, you see.
Do you want to go down?
But Dad bet that the answer was up, and I was like, I think it's probably down, but I
Well,
want
it
to
was
talk
fun
about
trying to go
Pokemon.
up.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the point of a puzzling game, is to puzzle for a bit. But Pokemon, I'm just going to talk about what sets the games that I mentioned before, Colosseum and Conquest specifically, apart from the main entries in the series.
There.
And why they are some of my favorites. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, gonna Chad. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw the chariot back down here.
Okay.
What's Pokemon about? Let me ask you, as somebody that's had not a huge amount of exposure.
Pokemon is about the collection of creatures for your merriment and the exploitation of their services to provide enjoyment. It's about equating your self-worth with
Your self-worth?
Huh?
Your self-worth?
Yeah, yourself.
Sorry, it sounded like you said something different and weird.
Gert. It's about collecting a bunch of things and then improving those things and treating animals like things.
Oh, okay. Going all real. So I guess none of that's wrong. Where did you learn that?
TV.
TV?
TV.
Like just the show? Conversation is not it's not going the direction I thought it was going to.
Well, no, no, that's not true. The show taught me absolutely everything but that, really.
See, that's what I was going
and
for. Hold on, pull it back up.
High school taught me that really Pokemon was just a bunch of boring ass numbers that people just pushed around to their will, and it was not actually for people. Are you trying to go that way?
I am trying super hard to figure out how to make this puzzle happen. My brain is just filled with Pokemon right now. Let's not worry about this. We can come back and do this particular puzzle some other time whenever we're not burdened with Pokemon. Oh, that's cool. Like the foreground stuff.
Oh, fuck! Oh! Pokemon are attacking! Zubat, no! Zubat, Golbat, no!
I'm so proud that
Golbat, Zubat, no!
Can you name a third bat-type Pokemon?
Not now that you asked.
I would have accepted Crobat.
Crobat is a weird one. I don't...
It's just the evolution of Golbat.
No.
There are others. I think there are other bat-type Pokemon as well. Mm-hmm. And like I think a relatively new dragon-ish bat. He's pretty cool.
Isn't there one that's like a little crow in a trench coat or something? It's like Murkrow.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I...
he gets a big cool hat whenever he evolves.
What does he turn into?
I believe it's I know most of the typing and designs of the newer ones, but sometimes the names I don't know immediately. I think it's Crunch Crow.
That sounds dirty.
Maybe it's Conch Crow.
We going up, right?
It's kind of hard to tell straight away because of all of the darkness. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna push on that.
Okay.
And then that does that, and then I pick you up from there, and then you swing over. Oh,
here we go. See? Flawlessly executed.
Yes. You may need to redefine that.
No more talking, except for me right now about Pokemon, because I now have under a minute to do this, because I'm struggling with this topic so much. Just trying to condense all of this. The anime, in particular, teaches you that Pokemon is supposed to be about friendship. That's what Professor Oak teaches you whenever you beat the Pokemon League. Don't hit that button. Don't hit that button. Why did you hit that button?
I wanted to kill more Murkrows.
Okay. Professor Oak, whenever you beat your rival at the end of the first generation, he's like Gary or, Numbnuts, depending on what you named him.
Yeah.
Do you know why you lost? It's because you forgot to treat your Pokemon with trust and respect. And then he's like, I'm very disappointed in you. And I don't really think that there's much to suggest that Gary is like a poor trainer,
Yeah, like he's a good trainer, but he's just not kind.
No. Like there's nothing about his character. He seems like a little dweeby, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy at all, especially like once you come back and look at the game as an adult. Sometimes, like I was watching somebody play...
We going down?
Yeah. I was watching somebody play Fire Red recently. Dang it.
Damn it, both of us missed it. God.
Yeah, but we both saw it. We both tried.
Yes, we did. We tried. Friendship.
So your rival doesn't seem to be like... He doesn't seem to be a bad dude. He doesn't seem to be like a mean trainer. Unlike, I think, the second rival from Gold and Silver, who does seem to be sort of a dick to his Pokemon.
Abusive and thankless in general.
Yeah. Except by the end of the game, he learns. He learns the importance of it. But they push friendship hard, but then the games don't normally reflect that. There is a friendship statistic, but it is criminally underused. So I like Pokemon games like Conquest and Coliseum, and I forgot, I guess technically my favorite main series Pokemon games, it's just sort of required to be X and Y, and or maybe Omega Sapphire and is it Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby? Because so in Pokemon Conquest, Pokemon power is expressed as a percentage of bond with their warrior, their trainer for that environment. And that's just such a little thing, right? I'm not saying that the games need to find some way to put friendship at the forefront mechanically, like super mechanically, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just that change of having a bond instead of level is a big deal for me. Ugh.
Sorry.
Pulling out of this now. Okay, there we go. Now anchor once I fall over the edge here. Okay. And lower me down to treasure. And then pull me back up.
Okay, you got me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Teamworks.
Let me go? Yeah, let me go see if there's anything over here. I'm pretty sure that we get like snow tires as an upgrade.
Uh-huh.
So I think we should just go down for now.
Oh, hell no. Yeesh.
Oh, and then another important one. In Pokemon Coliseum, the entire game is about using like the same, I believe it uses like the exact same mechanics as Friendship that the main series games do. But instead of filling up like a friendship meter exclusively, it also reduces a shadow meter of these stolen, abused Pokemon, and then you can eventually purify them because they've been turned into shadowy Pokemon that only have like self-harming moves.
That type of theme is kind of what I expected from Pokemon after watching the show, which is the second bit of exposure I had to it.
I know, right? And then just to wrap up really quickly, Pokemon X and Y, they have sort of like a super friendship statistic called, I believe it's affection. Once you've bonded with them, they can do extraordinary stuff, like stuff that you care about mechanically, and it's cool because it makes you feel like your Pokemon is really trying their hardest for you as a trainer and as a person. So, for example, yeah, they have a chance to shrug off status ailments after their affection is high enough, and they learn faster once their affection is high enough. They get experience, they get a bonus to experience points. They have a chance to not faint, like they survive with 1 hit point occasionally once their affection is high enough. And that's really cool, and I just like the Pokemon games that go out of their way to find some way to bring the message of the anime and a lot of the marketing and a lot of the story into the mechanics of the game.
Yes.
There, that one went on for a little long, but I mostly did it. I'll take it.